Japan beat Tunisia 4-0, not 1-0, not 2-0. 4. At a World Cup. Against a team that qualified from Africa and had every reason to make this difficult, Japan did not care. Japan has not cared for a while now. The question everyone is avoiding is the one that needs to be asked. Can Japan actually win this tournament? Most people will say no immediately. That is the wrong answer. Not because Japan will definitely win, because definitely not is lazy thinking, and lazy thinking gets punished at World Cup. Here's what Japan actually is right now. They are fast, genuinely fast. Not fast for Asia, fast for anyone. Their pressing is relentless. From the first minute to the last, every player hunts the ball. Most teams press for 30 minutes and fade. Japan does not fade. This is not natural fitness. This is a system built over 10 years of deliberate coaching decisions. Their squad plays in Europe, not backup squads, starting 11s, Bundesliga, Premier League, League One. These are players who face world-class opposition every single week. The 4-0 against Tunisia was not a surprise to anyone paying attention. It was confirmation. Here's where it gets interesting. Japan have beaten Germany twice in the last 2 World Cups. Germany, one of the most decorated football nations in history, Japan have done it twice. Once in Qatar, once here. Same formula. Compact defensive shape, absorb pressure, counter at full speed. Clinical finishing, Germany did not see it coming either time. Neither did anyone else. Dark horse does not mean lucky. Dark horse means a team with genuine ability that the bracket has underestimated. Japan fits that definition exactly. They will not be seeded as a favorite in the round of 32. Their opponent will prepare for a decent Asian team. They will get something different. The danger for Japan is the quarterfinals. That is where the very best teams live. France, Argentina, Brazil, Spain. At that level, the margins shrink. The counterattacking system that destroys organized teams becomes harder against teams who can counterattack back just as fast. Japan know this. Their coaching staff know this. The system has been adjusted for exactly this scenario. One thing nobody's discussing, Japan's goalkeeper. Zion Suzuki is 23 years old and plays for Club Bruges in Belgium. He is not a famous name. He does not need to be. In the 4-0 win, he had almost nothing to do. That is exactly when goalkeepers go cold. The test comes when Japan faces a team that actually threatens. That test is coming. 4 goals, 0 conceded, 1 match played. Every statistic points the same direction. Japan are not here to participate. They are not here to reach the round of 32 and be satisfied. The players have said this publicly. The coach has said this publicly. At some point, you have to believe people when they tell you who they are. Can Japan win the 2026 World Cup? Probably not, but probably not is doing a lot of work in that sentence. 3 matches ago, nobody thought Paraguay would beat Turkey. 2 World Cups ago, nobody thought Japan would beat Germany. Football keeps telling us the same thing. We keep not listening. Japan are a dark horse. The bracket will underestimate them. That is exactly how upsets begin.